afternoon all. I'm at the allotment and I'm shattered. I don't know whether you can pick up my rosy cheeks. I have to tell you, I felt pretty bad this last hour. In fact, I felt a bit faintish, a bit sickly, and a bit of a headache come on. The reason why, I've just shifted about 40 bags of multi-purpose compost, topsoil and farmyard manure. It's about down to my plot, it's probably about 300 feet, 300, no, it's probably more than that. It's probably about 200 or 300 metre. I've got a trailer, but as you'll see in a minute, because I'll quickly show you, the path is basically turned into a ploughed field. We had that much water the last few days, much rain. The spring, what I've got a plot and a half above my plot, has been flowing, and I'm suffering a bit of waterlogged. Not as much as other people above my plot or below my plot. Graham, who's just over here, here's the bit what I haven't got. I mean, that's gone down now, but I did film it yesterday, and it was really puddly then, and I made the mistake of standing in it, and I had to quickly get out because I know I would have sank in mud up to my knees. Anyway, let's take you on a tour. Let me just take this off the tripod. Right. Okay, folks. Well, there you are, folks. Proof in the pudding. Some of the so I've got some more here, some more in the netted enclosure, another 9 bags in there, some more bags in here, and look what I've been struggling against. So I could only carry a certain amount in my trolley. There's the trolley down there. Just look at it. Just look at that path. Let me take you up here. Just look at this. Oh, slipping. This was a lovely green path. It's usually like that most winters. Well, this is the first time it's ever been like this. Still got some water lying around, but there's the problem. It's gone down since at its height. It was actually coming into my plot, and it's filled up that the springs up there where the hens are, just to the right of that. That's where it starts, and I've only seen it once before flowing, and it's been flowing down the channel what we put in here. And we did start on, the idea was to build a pond, but then we got told by the parish council we couldn't have it, so we never actually did it. And look, it's filled up with water, and this was actually a lot higher yesterday. It was actually coming over this bank into here. So there you are, folks. That's what I'm up against. It is just a mess. Anyway, yesterday I did do some filming, but I'm not going to show you that now. I've started knocking some posts in here, and basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to fence that off. I haven't got the chicken wire at the moment. I might have a bit at the end of the plot. I'll have to have a look. But in the meantime, what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut the chicken wire. Well, no, I'm not going to cut it here. I'm going to cut it over here. I'm going to cut it just here. I'm going to then fold this back onto that post and enclose that bit there. Then I'm also going to fence this off here as well. And then when I've got some fencing, I'm going to fence this all the way across here too, so it's higher. that means I've reclaimed this area where I can put raised beds or my potato pots. Obviously I'm going to probably put black fabric down. Original plans was to turn it all over and that, but I'm going to leave it because this isn't waterlogged, and I don't want for the water to flow around that bend there and down into here. So I'm going to leave this as it is higher up, but I'm going to put black fabric down, and this obviously this will be then clear, and then I'll be able to just come in and get to everything what I want. I'm not going to remove this part here from here to here because I've got this blackberry self-setter, and I'm going to leave that there. That can grow quite happily there. And what I'll do is trail it round that end. So folks, there's lots of things going on. There's going to be lots of changes. I can't really say exactly what's going to happen. This area, it may get totally changed. I may actually, you can see I've took out the perennials out of this bed. I may actually end up removing all these beds, and I might use the soil to build up that side there, to build that right up. What's going to happen is I'm going to put new wire right the way across where I've roped it off, new fencing, and I'm going to have slabs going into the ground, concrete slabs. And what that means is that when this flows again, any water, any soil what I've used to fill this up is going to remain in that area, and it's not going to get washed sideways. Obviously I'm going to have to put slab across here as well. So basically my area is going to be there's going to be a barrier against my side there. It's not going to stop the water because the water can easily come underneath, but it's going to protect the soil from being washed away. And then what I'm going to do, I'll build it up, and we're going to have beds along this edge, and this fencing will come down. I haven't decided, I haven't figured it out. I think for the moment, because the gate's still on, it's going to need replacing at some point, but it's still usable. I'm probably going to leave this post in here and just fence it straight across from here to here, and then it'll be so. And then at some point probably the gate will get moved when it rots away, and I'll have it going across from here to here. But there's only so much I can do. I haven't got any help. Everyone else is busy. They've got all their own things. I haven't got any really. I've only got a couple of friends, and they're really busy. So I have to do everything myself. So and I'm not the most practical person, really. I don't think. But I'll get through. I'm learning. Used to be my dad who used to help me. He used to do lots of things, but obviously he's nearly 92 now, and he just can't do it. There's no way he'd stay on his feet coming down here. So that's it. So I'll just take you to show you what else is happening in the bottom tunnel. Because you can see we have got more soil in here. There's also another 10 bags that are in the car which I'm taking home. Now let's just show you what's happening here, folks. Look what we've got. These are the now I forgot, somebody to tell me how you pronounce it, but calendula, or is it calendula? But they are. Can you see? They're all coming through. Got loads in there. I'm quite excited about that. I've actually opened the top, because once the plants start growing, then you can they need a bit of air, You can see I've actually given a bit of protection on some of these, not protection, just to give a bit more warmth on some of these broad beans up here. So they're okay. So that's it, folks. I think I've done my bit for today. Well, I say done my bit, now I've got to go home and take all the bags out of the car and fill up those beds at home. So I'll probably, what I'll do is tag that onto the end. So I'll see you in a bit. I'm back again, folks. Well, I took those bags of soil back home, and I've now filled these 2 raised beds up, and I'm going to leave those there now like they are for this season. I think the left one certainly be okay, the right one maybe could do with maybe a little bit more, but we haven't really moderated soil. I think I'm going to leave it. They're only going to be for flowers, so and if we have things like cornflowers and tallish flowers, it's not going to really matter a bit about the soil level being a bit less than the top of the bed. So that's it, folks. That's my bit. I am shattered. I'm now going to get a wash and relax. Thanks for watching.